Go ahead, careful. What? Which picture? Okay. So let's do this. Now, I want to tell you, my colleagues and I are trying to invent what we hope is a whole new conceptual framework. So I hope I have time to get this in, and I don't have a lot of time. Niels, what time should I stop? At 3:30, or can I go an extra couple minutes? No, I've got 14 minutes, okay. Do I have 14 minutes? Yes, I see it. Okay, good. I want to try to get across the beginnings of trying to frame a conceptual, mathematical, and experimental framework to approach these issues. As far as I know, we don't have one. And the reason I want to be here today is to have you see where we've gotten to, which is just a start. Then as long as, or insofar as you care, let's all get together and invent something better and start it now, not 20 years from now. So the idea is the following. First, for a single factor, we know how to think about it. I already said it's a Gaussian curve with a mean, and we know how to do a t-test to ask if the mean is different in the experimental and the control group. Suppose that a given effect is caused by 5 factors, and you need all 5 of them together to get the effect. Let's just think about it for a minute. Let them be discrete or continuous. If the effect is on, then turning on any one of the 5 factors off will shut off the effect. You can find out. But what if the effect is off, and 2 of the factors are on, and you turn one of the other factors on? Nothing will happen, right? How do you find it? In general, we don't know how. Furthermore, we don't have any idea what the statistical distributions of effects are likely to be. Therefore, not only do we not know how to find them, we wouldn't know if they were statistically significant if we did find them. So the whole aim first is to develop a mathematical framework. It's a toy in which we can begin to explore the issues of multi-causality. Let me point out that this is not the same thing as 10 different independently distributed Gaussian variables. We all know how to think about that. But they're independent of one another. And so you get some curve in an n-dimensional space with some Gaussian with some width in each of the n dimensions. It's well worked out mathematically. But the factors are still independent if Gaussian. That's not what we're confronting here. So here's the idea. Just share all of this as an idea. It's the beginning. You can probably all do better. First, we need a high-dimensional state space. Let it include the genotype of the person. Let it include the epigenetics of the person in terms of methylation patterns. Let it include what Lee Hood wants to do, 2,500 blood chemicals. Let it include environmental factors, anything you want. Make a high-dimensional, what do I want to call it, a feature space. Okay? That's thing 1. And don't read the rest of the line. I'll get back to the rest of the line in the middle, after I read 2. You all know what nonlinear dynamical systems are. How many people know what nonlinear dynamical systems are? So, about half of you do. Let me give you the flavor of it. Really simply, suppose you've